Hey, what's up? It's Cameron with Masters of Chaos here. This is our second video here. I thought we'd go over the kind of clan history of how this clan was established and who was kind of the core leaders, because our leadership is kind of interesting because we rotate leaders. Right now we got 4 leaders: Steve, Master Remy, myself, and Shadow. So we all rotate each week. Who basically runs the clan for a week per se. So that's been kind of fun because we got started on that because originally Steve started the clan. Basically, he spent the gold to set up the name and whatnot in the clan, and so he was the leader for, I don't know, maybe a month or so, and we were just at that point. We were just constantly, he was constantly on just to keep track of everybody, making sure no one went AWOL. And yeah, so he was starting to get burnt out. So I don't know if it was me or Remy, or I don't know who suggested it, but suggested, just sharing the leader. We could just swap it, and that way we don't have to be on all the time, even though Steve's like already on all the time. And I don't think he's been off for very long. He's usually always online. So any whoosies, let's check out the clan. Oh, going wrong box. Nice job, Super. Made 1.2 million. Now that's cool. I posted that video on farming, and like people, I've had pretty good response, so that was pretty awesome. I'm glad people are applying from the last video and cranking out the gold. That's awesome. Get those troops, get those builders like constantly going. Like once you have them all working, that's when you can really like build up your stockpile. And once you got them, once you have all your builders building something and your lab going, you have no way to spend your money. That's when you really stockpile your stuff, and then you're just waiting on the builders to finish, which makes it a lot less of a rush. Like I could concentrate on my my other account, because I got 20 hours yet before this mortar is done, before I can blow another 7 million on this expo, and then I'll be down to, well, right now 300,000 and 3 million. So I'll have my farming cut out for me, or my looting cut out for me the next couple days. But after that, let's see, I get that's done in another day, so that'll be coming up right after this one's done. And then that one, I'll go from level 3, well, it'll be done with level 4, and then I'll start level 5 right after that, so that'll use the rest of my elixir. So I'll be back to 0 pretty much, and then I'll have like a ton of time before the next one gets done. I've got like 2 days or something like that before I need more gold, so that'll be plenty of easy to get more gold. Back to the clan here. So first thing we'll talk about is, okay, the clan that we came from. Here, we'll go to it. Man of Steel. It is super dead. I think I checked the other day, and it was like maybe 10 people had any kind of donation on there. It's pretty sad. It's funny because they rotate people in there all the time. I think this one right here, they got 14,000. They have about 45 members. It's amazing. Yeah, there's Sandwich. He's the leader. He used to be really active when I joined. In fact, it was technically second clan I joined. That's where I met Remy. And, well, Remy and Steve were the 2, I guess, core influences on making this new clan, the one we're in right now. You know that one, Masters of Chaos. Anyway, so that was they were getting fed up with these guys donating goblins and barbs when they specifically asked for no barbs, no goblins, they're worthless. So they got pissed off enough to leave, so they left. And I followed them because I was like, hey, I want Steve's level 6 archers. Those are pimp. And so I went and left them, and there was a couple other people that followed us. I don't remember who all followed us. I know there's some members in our clan right now that are in there. But anyways, okay, check this out. So I went back like raw, and I think another person. I went back later, and I was like Crystal 3 or 2 or something like that. I went in there, and I just in their message board, I was like, hey, whoever, this clan's dead, come on. If you guys want to come over to Masters of Chaos, come on, hit us up and come on over. Anyway, so so needless to say, Sandwich changed the thing is, do not join us, Cameronius 3 or 4, because I've got like 3 accounts right now, 3, 4, and 5. You steal our people. And so that's still on there. He hasn't been on probably for months. He hasn't played in months, I'm sure, because every time I check over here, it's dead. So as you can tell, there's this is into week 1 of 2 weeks, and there's hardly any badges. I mean, it's just dead. And if you do, whenever I ever go in there, I mean, it's like 2 weeks worth of messages down at the very bottom. It's like the very last message at the bottom of the chat reel is like 14 days old, so it's just dead. But it's just kind of funny. People like just hang out in there and just donate, and they don't talk, they don't do anything. It's like, man, that's so boring. No wonder you would quit. Of course, I'm addicted, so I think I need rehab, Clash of Clan rehab. So basically Steve and Remy and I started this clan, and there was a couple other people that came along, but it was like us 3 that were active the most of the time at the very beginning, and we got it to where it was really big. And not really big, but I mean, we had probably 45 members or so, and that was pretty good. We were pretty happy. We were pretty excited because we got people, but I mean, it was just constant rotation of people. I mean, it was not as solid as we have now. Now it's like, oh, someone wants to join. Well, let's scroll down the list here. Well, let's see. Who's got the lowest? Well, nope. No one's really below the thing, and everyone's kind of donating pretty good, so we don't really have anybody to kick. I mean, I think we've kicked Mike there before because he wasn't doing much. Not that, I mean, it wasn't like a ban. We don't ban people unless, well, we have banned people before, but usually it's not. It's like we'll kick them. It's like, dude, you haven't been active. We'll leave in a message. You haven't been active. If you do get active again, come on back. Your door's open. And sometimes they come back. They like, sometimes they don't let us know that they're on vacation, or we forget to write it down or whatever, and then they come back. And I think Vixen did that. I think she was on holiday over the holiday Christmas vacation. And, we were in a push, and so we need more room for people, so we just told her to come back after the push, and she did. So that's cool. So anyways, we had a couple crappy times early on. We had a guy join, he got elder, and then quote unquote his brother kicked everybody that was members. That was before. Now you can't even do that. You kick one person. If you're an elder, you kick one person, you have like a 30-minute cooldown before you can kick anybody. So that totally eliminated any of that. But those trollers or whatever. And so that was kind of crazy. I mean, we had, I think, maybe 13 elders left. It was just like, oh crap. But in a way, it was good because it kind of flushed everybody, and then all the people that were like active and actually were doing something, they came back. They were loyal, and so a lot of people. I think John. I think he did that. There was a couple people that are still here that are that did that, and it was just like crazy, So it was kind of good because then it dropped out all of our I guess slackers, but that was annoying. It's annoying when people do that. That doesn't happen anymore, thankfully. So that was our craziness, but that's kind of the history of it. I mean, Steve and Remy and I, we started rotating the leadership initially because Steve was the only leader. He was like basically the leader, and he didn't want to. He was kind of getting burnt out after a month or so of constantly being on, just doing. I mean, it's just nuts what he was doing. So, So anyways, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So he was getting burnt out, so I don't know who suggested it, but we were like, well, let's just rotate leadership every week so then you get a break. You have 2 weeks off. And so we did that, and that worked out pretty good. Although the first week, he gave me leadership first. This was bad. So now they were like, oops, blew up. We lost a couple of members. Steve's iPad crashed. And like right before it crashed, it was weird because it crashed and it like kicked him off of like he left the clan. And he was like, man, sorry Remy, I should have had you do it first. Sorry, bro. And then he left. And we're like, whoa. What the heck just happened? And we couldn't find him because you can follow them, kind of see where they are as long as they don't leave the chat. I mean, you can follow when people get kicked. You can just go down here, and I don't think we have anybody. No, but you can follow them and you'll check view their base. You go visit Ben here. You can go see where they're. Oh, Masters of Chaos. Then you can go kind of follow them and hunt them down. But he was like he never got on, and I was like, oh crap! And then he fell off the clan list, and I was like, oh crap! So I tried to figure out where he was, but he never popped up anywhere, so that was nuts. Anyways, so that was another crazy. We had a couple members and elders leave on that one because Steve left. Yep, that was kind of scary at that point, and then he came back and was like, dude, my iPad crashed, and it kicked me out of everything. So that was another scary time in beginning, early stages of the clan. Right, first week when we started rotating, I was like, oh crap, I pissed him off, and it was just the way it landed. It was just like, oh crap, what just happened? But we made it through that, and now we've got sweet members now. We've started doing pushes back in the day. Here, I'm going to show you. Shadow wanted me to show a replay. He said this is an okay one. So you got 191 and 141 available. This is his tactic of farming, which is the way I used to do it. This works pretty good because those giants are the meat shield, and you can get into the base and get to the core of it and get to it. Which is again was exactly what I was doing for a long time. What I actually found is if you got level 5 troops with a good heal spell, or level 5 goblins, which I think you do. They got mohawks. Yeah. Get into the, like if they have, all the resources all in like one central area, you can break into that wall and just drop a heal spell, and the splash damage, they'll get hit, but they won't die instantly. And the heal spells just regenerate them, so they're like next to invincible, which is like you can just totally just take out all the mines, which is great. I don't know how effective that lightning spell was, because it costs elixir to make lightning spells, so it's kind of not the greatest. Well, you got good gold, so that's good. But again, I tried doing that like when I was all maxed out. It's like, oh, I'll go for dark elixir or something like that. I can get into the harder bases and get more dark elixir. But I was just like, I think I still pick up more dark elixir easier, faster, just bamming. Actually, I think I have to pick up most of my dark elixir just from lightning revenges people's dark elixir if I find, or even if I find. That was a good raid, Shadow. You got some good gold there, so that's great. Is like the lightning or the spells aren't gold anymore, so you can use them and get lightning gold. You can trade it if you got maxed out elixir, although it's kind of slow. But all right, Ben, we'll watch yours too. So Shadow, we I don't know when. I think it was like. I don't remember when it was, but at some point we, oops. Oh man. All that loot is in the mines. All of that. See, this is the base that BAM would be perfect on. Because all that loot is in the mines. I guarantee you, maybe like 10 or 20,000 is in the storages, but all that's going to be in the mines. That's when you just kind of surround the base with archers and your barbs, and you just take it out. I've done this before. It's like, all right, that's good loot, and I go out, head home, and then it's like I get into the base, get all this stuff knocked out, and I die. All my troops die, and then it's like, oh crap, it was all in the mines. Shoot. So he's got his wizards out there dropping a couple. I'm gonna speed this up. But he was okay. So I was getting to how Shadow got to leadership. We had a feeder, or we still have a feeder clan. We started a feeder clan because we had so many people, and we kept on having people like requesting and stuff to come into the clan. And so we were like, well, let's make a feeder. We can drop off some of the lower ones and just keep my gold up, or silver 1 people up. And so you still got it, all that loot. That's a good job. Sweet. Good bank. And trophies. Oh, I hit replay. I don't need to watch it again. Let's see, any other replays? Anybody? Anyway, so we had started a feeder, and so we thought we'd model it off of this one, and so we had a couple. I don't know. A Shadow joined me, and another person, I think JK, joined us as well. We swapped leaders, and so that's how we started down there. And then eventually, a month or so passed by. Then Shadow worked his way back into the main clan. The feeder was kind of not dying out, but it was just kind of not as active, and we had invested and got some good members in there. There's actually some members from there. Let's see if I can recognize them. See, I think Joe Rocks was already in here in the main clan. Don't know. Robocop, I think he was in there. Bean, I think he's in the main. Started in the main. I can't remember. Let's see. I know we had Java or Jav. I don't even know how you still pronounce his name. I always say him Java, but I don't think it's Java. This guy there. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I've always called him Java. And that's totally not right. There's no A there. John was we found him from the recruiting in the feeder. I know for sure. I don't know who else we found. Vixen, maybe. But I think John was down there. He actually was kicking butt down there, and then he joined up here, and I was like, oh crap, it's like super active up here. I was like, yeah, just a little bit more. But there's some good people down in the feeder clan right now, just taking care of all the people. Feeder's like, our feeder, it's not like, I don't know how other people's feeders are set up, but ours is like, just if you want to just kind of chill and not worry about pushing or anything like that, it's kind of where people hang out that aren't real active, aren't as active as we are right now. It's not really a trophy level per se requirement, because there's some gold ones down there, I believe. In fact, let's just go down there. I mean, I can't. I could swap over accounts. My third account's down there. We're 33 members. See, Smith, it's 82. I've tried to talk to him, try to get him back, or get him into the main clan, but anyways. So I mean, yeah, I mean, there's active. I mean, people are on here. There's some people that aren't. I mean, there's my account. I haven't been logged on since the start of this session, this 2-week session. But there's people in here. Who's taken care of? Andrew's getting good. See, Daddy, he's a good donator. Lee. Murmah, he used to be up in the main clan. There's some good people taking care of the donations down there. I mean, it's like I said, it's not super active, but it's fun. Alright, we'll go back here. So, I need to hurry up and finish this video. It's like going on and on and on and on and on and on. I really should like write down notes, and maybe I would not jabber on. I want to make these shorter, not longer. So anyways, the feeder clan, Shadow Works, basically came back up to the main clan. I think he actually replaced me because I was down on the feeder, and Shadow joined the rotation up in the main clan while I was gone. That's it. Feedback, subscribe, like, join the Facebook. I think if you just search Clash of Clans Master of Chaos right up top, you can find us on Facebook. So I think there is like a facebook.com/ I think if you just Masters of Chaos, I think that's all it is. That's our page. So go and like the page there. YouTube us. Guys, gals, peace out. Have a good one.